my lovelies? Welcome to your new moon in Leo yoga class. My name is Natasha, also known as Nourish Natasha. If you're new here, welcome. If you're old here, welcome back. I am so excited because I'm a Leo moon, so this is definitely, I feel like, my new moon. I'm very excited for it. It is Leo season, my lovelies, and it is all about moving forward confidently and bravely and tapping into that Leo energy. Ironically, it is a very gloomy day here in Las Vegas as I'm filming this. However, Leo is ruled by the sun as far as planets go. I'm wearing, I have my Strength card tarot necklace on because in tarot, Leo is ruled by the Strength card. The Strength card is depicted as a person kind of taming a lion almost. And it's about taming the beast inside and just emotional and mental strength over physical strength, like the perseverance, the strength to keep going. And you know, it's all, this Leo new moon is a very good new moon. The astrology of this summer, I know we have some planets in retrograde right now, but this is the time to take action. I have written down, move in a direction that feels good with confidence. You know, it's about trusting yourself and moving forward confidently and doing the dang thing. If you've been wanting to do something, now is the time to do it and to get it done. This Leo new moon falls on the night between July 27th and 28th. I have written down abundance, joy, creativity. If we look at the Sun tarot card, which again, the Sun is ruled by Leo as far as planets go, so there is Leo energy in the Sun tarot card. It is the warmest, happiest, most abundant card in the deck. It is depicted as this like naked baby on a horse, just like going into the, like moving forward into something new, abundant, good, happy. I'm also feeling kind of very Chariot energy. We're moving out of Cancer season into Leo season. Cancer is ruled by the Chariot. It's a lot of forward, confident action and self-trust. In the body, Leo rules the heart and the spine and the upper back, spinal column. But what I was thinking about, I don't know why this kind of, there's been two things that have been like playing in my head repeatedly since Leo season started. And the first one is Katy Perry's Roar. Like, I'm not a Katy Perry fan, but that song I feel like is the vibe of Leo, this Leo new moon. And I was thinking about the Cowardly Lion from The Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz was the first movie I ever saw as a kid. And I don't know, I'm just thinking of like the Cowardly Lion, like he just wants to be brave, he just wants to be courageous. And the thing about that is, I think a lot of the times when we're struggling with like moving forward with something that we're afraid to do, we think that we have to be fearless. We think that we have to somehow manifest the fear to go away. But that's not how it works. You have to be brave. You have to be courageous. Those things are being afraid, but doing it anyways. So the affirmations and mantras I have for you guys for this class are, I feel the fear and do it anyways. I am confident in my choices. And I move forward with bravery. So I feel the fear and do it anyways. I am confident in my choices and I move forward with bravery. So yeah, we're gonna be working on opening the heart today, just tapping into that Leo energy. Now, before we get started, I do have a YouTube membership here. If you'd like to sign up, you just click that join button. We do live tarot readings, live yoga classes every week, live new moon and full moon workshops. And also in August, I'm gonna be doing a tarot challenge. So we're going to go through the whole major arcana. If you're really interested in learning tarot, I'm going to do a card a day and help you guys learn tarot. And then in September, we're doing another yoga challenge, a 30-day yoga challenge. So a 10-15 minute yoga class every single day in September. I also have another yoga class or yoga challenge already in the membership. So there's already 31 actually extra classes there. If you sign up, you get instant access to all of them. It's only $9.99 a month. Maybe I'll see you there, but if not, of course, I will keep putting out these free classes here on YouTube. I'm so grateful for my YouTube community, and I'm just grateful for you guys. And you know, that was kind of a goal that I set the last Leo new moon. If you think about where you were last year in Leo season, whatever you manifested under that Leo new moon is kind of has come to fruition. Think about where you were last summer and think about where you are now and what has manifested, what has come through, and now what new goals are you going to set? What new actions are you going to take? How are you going to move forward with bravery? So that's what we're doing today, my friends. I think that's all I got and we will get started. I'm going to grab some water. All right, we're going to get started in an easy seated pose. So remember that easy seated pose means something different for everyone. So for me, I like to have my legs crossed. You can cross your legs. You can sit on a pillow, bolster, blanket, block. You can extend the legs if that feels good. I want you to find your easy seated pose. And I want you to also have any props that you need for your practice nearby. I have my blocks up there. I have the strap behind me if you need a pillow, bolster, blanket. Anything that you need to make your practice your own, I want you to set yourself up for success and have it near you. Remember that everything I say is an option, not an order, and what's most important here is that you trust yourself and listen to your body and do what feels good. So that being said, we'll get started. So once you've found your easy seated pose, again, wherever that is for you, you can come to your seat. Maybe take a second to kind of scoot some goodness out from underneath you. Feel those sit bones evenly on the mat or on a blanket or a pillow. You can feel that kind of grounding energy, because as much as we want this Leo energy of confidently moving forward in power and bravery, we also want some grounding just to keep us, stable, a stable foundation for these confident changes and choices. And then with your hands, you can bring them to your knees and have the palms facing up, open to receive all these new good things. New moons are about manifesting. So open yourself up to receive here. Now you can close your eyes if it feels good. And we're just going to bring our awareness to our breath. We're going to notice as it goes in and out through the nose. Not changing anything about it just yet, just using it as a tool to bring us to the right now, to the present. So maybe on the inhale, you notice the shoulders rise, the chest expand, the belly expand. And on the exhale, a gentle release, maybe sinking deeper into the mat, feel that heaviness, that grounding in the body. You can continue to deepen and lengthen those inhales and exhales here. And as you breathe, I want you to start to take inventory. Take inventory of the mind, the body, the soul. And ask yourself, what's getting in the way of me taking action? What is blocking my courage, my bravery, my confidence? Take a moment to kind of search and, be honest with yourself and look deep inside. And if you notice any tensions, blockages, constraints, any limiting beliefs, those things that are blocking us from taking that brave action, I want you to notice it. I want you to acknowledge it. However, don't judge yourself for it. Don't attach yourself to it. We're only human, and it's okay for us to have those feelings. It's okay to be afraid. But I encourage you to tap into that affirmation, that mantra, I'm afraid, and I do it anyways. I feel the fear, and I do it anyways. I'm confident in my choices. I move forward with bravery. I trust myself. I'm confident. Confidence is all about self-trust. That even if you fail, you can still pick yourself back up and keep going and still trust yourself. We'll seal this with a few deep inhales and exhales. So big inhale in through the nose, filling up the chest, filling up the belly, taking up space. And open mouth, exhale, release. 2 more just like that. Really big inhale in through the nose, filling up. Fill up a little more. Open mouth, exhale. Last one, biggest yet, big inhale in. And open mouth, exhale, release. You can allow your breath to gently return to normal. And we'll start to invite in some movement here. So we're going to start with some shoulder rolls as we get into this heart. So we'll start with some shoulder rolls backwards. So what you're going to do is bring the shoulders forward and then shrug them up to the ears. Take an inhale here and then drop them down and back, squeezing the shoulder blades behind you. Inhaling as they come forward and up, and exhale as they squeeze back and down. Inhale and exhale. Now you can make these movements bigger if you like, or you can keep them small. You can even get the arms involved here, so start to open the arms like you're unfurling wings here. Again, you don't have to do this, just whatever feels right for you and your body. Big or small movements, just linking your breath to your movement. You can go fast or slow. Just really starting to get into that whole shoulder girdle. Just going to help us continue to open the heart. Now gently, after this next one, you can release the arms down. And we'll take it in the opposite direction. So now we're going to squeeze the shoulders back and then up. Inhale, and then forward and down. Exhale. Squeezing back and up. Inhale, and forward and down. Exhale. So same thing here with these shoulder rolls forward. You can do it fast or slow. You can start to kind of make those movements bigger if you'd like. Incorporate the arms. Rotating those shoulders forward now. Moving with the breath. Gently finishing up this last round, releasing the hands down. Now take a moment, if your legs are crossed, to just cross your legs the other way. You can extend them for a moment and then cross them with the other leg on top, just to make sure we're staying even here. And then you're going to interlace your fingers together. And now we're going to bring the palms of the hand right to the base of the skull, to the back of the neck, so that cervical spine, right where the skull meets the spine. I don't want you to pull. I want you to drop your chin to your chest. Don't mind my dog Jack. He has to bark during every class. Is it a Natasha class if he doesn't bark? I don't know. So we're gently dropping our chin to chest, letting gravity do its thing here. I feel like yoga with Adrienne. I love her, and her dog Benji just sits there nice and calm and peaceful. My dog Jack is like, I don't want peace. I want problems, always. Gently, we'll release those hands from the back of the neck, keeping the fingers interlaced. We're going to bring the back of the hands to right underneath the chin. And then inhale, lift the chin, open the elbows, start to open the heart here, dropping the head back. So opening up the front body, the throat, the heart. And then gently go ahead and release down. We'll bring our hands to our sides. We're going to flow with some heart-opening breath here. So we'll inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend at the elbows, goalpost the arms, lift the chin, open the heart to the ceiling. Inhale, reach. Exhale, goalpost, heart opener. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. Last one. Inhale, reach. And exhale, open. We'll inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, release the hands down. Now the last breathing exercise we're going to do here is we're going to incorporate a lotus crown mudra. Leo does rule the heart chakra, but I also believe Leo rules the crown chakra because it's Leo, and we want to tap into that. So our lotus mudra, you're bringing the pinkies together to touch and the thumbs together to touch, and you're opening up the hands like little lotus flower, but this is going to be our crown on top of our head. So we're just going to tap into that crown chakra. So again, bringing the hands to your sides. Inhale, reach the arms up. Find that lotus mudra. Exhale, drop that crown to your head. Inhale, reach. Exhale, find your crown. Inhale, reach. Exhale, find your crown. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crown. Inhale, reach. And exhale, just hit that crown on top of your head. Inhale here. And exhale. You can release. We're just tapping into that Leo energy full force. We're going to gently come to our tabletop. So take your time here, moving to your hands and knees. You can place a pillow or blanket underneath your knees for some extra support. Now the shoulder, elbow, wrist will come to stack. Hips will stack over the knees. And we're going to flow into our cat-cow here. So on the inhale, you lift the chin, open the heart, arching the back, sticking that booty out. Exhale, we round, dropping chin to chest, doming out the shoulders. Inhale to open. And exhale to round. Now, something important to note here as we flow, you do 5 to 7 more of these on your own breath, is that each of these movements are opening the heart. So when we inhale for our cow pose, we're opening the front of the heart, lifting the chin. And when we exhale for our cat, we're opening the back of the heart. So you're kind of pressing that upper back, the heart, up towards the ceiling as you really round to the spine here. So just something to keep in mind as you flow through this cat-cow. I think it's one of my favorite kind of underrated heart openers. Just flow here, linking breath to movement and doing what feels good. So if you want to go from side to side, if you want to take some full body circles, trust yourself. Trusting yourself and your body and your intuition builds that confidence. You know what's best for you. Gently finish up this last round and come back to a neutral spine. Now we're going to lower all the way to our bellies. Take your time here, gently lowering down to the mat. Now we're going to flow through some heart openers here, starting with a low cobra. So our hands are going to come beneath our shoulders. We're going to squeeze those elbows into our sides. On the inhale, we're just going to lift the head, the chest, the shoulders. So inhale, rise for your low cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Now these next two, I'm going to give you the option. First one is to hover the fingers. Second one is to hover the hands, or you can stay with your hands planted. So we inhale, rise, maybe hover the fingers. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise, maybe hover the fingers, maybe hover the hands. Exhale, release. That hovering is really having us tap into those upper back muscles to keep us lifted. Now we're going to come to our Sphinx pose. So extending the arms in front of you, forearms and palms are pressed into the mat, lifting the head, the chest, the shoulders, pressing the shoulders down and away from the ears. I want you to lift the chin here. You're sitting proud, like a Sphinx, like a Leo. Chin is lifted, chest is lifted. And maybe you shake your head from side to side here. Just get into that cervical spine just a bit. Gently you can come to stillness. Now option to stay here in your Sphinx, or option if you want a little bit more to come to your high cobra. So we press into the palms, straighten the arms, and then slowly walk the hands back, keeping the pelvis and hips pressed into the mat until your shoulders, your hands are underneath the shoulders. Shoulders are pressed down and away from the ears. We're here in our high cobra, lifting the chin, opening up the heart. Again, kind of standing proud here like a lion. Like imagine you're like on Pride Rock about to roar, you know what I mean? Now you can take a big inhale here And exhale, we'll all find our child's pose. So opening the knees as wide as the mat. Honor and make space for the belly and thighs. Sink those hips back to your heels. They don't have to touch. And then lower the chest down to the mat for your child's pose. Now, option here to bend at the elbows. Find that lotus mudra, that crown, and bring it right to your crown. It's just an option. You don't have to hold it here. But while you're here in your child's pose and you're breathing, I want you to bring it back to our affirmations. I feel the fear and I do it anyway. I'm confident in my choices. I move forward with bravery. Where do you need to be brave in your life? Where do you need to be confident in your life? I promise you that you can do this. You got this. Now you can take a big inhale in through the nose, fill out the chest, fill out the belly, take up space. Open mouth, exhale, release. One more big inhale in, fill out the chest, fill out the belly. Open mouth, exhale, release. On the next inhale, you can gently rise back to your tabletop. And on the exhale, we'll find a downward facing dog. So tucking those toes and lifting those hips up and back. Finding your downward dog, pressing palms deep into the mat. Pressing heels down. They don't have to touch, but just encouraging them down. Again, you can keep those feet wide to honor and make space for the belly and thighs. Pressing that chest through the shoulders towards those thighs. Maybe find some movement here. So pedaling the feet. You can shake out the hips. You can shake out the head. Gently finding stillness. Inhale, gaze to the top of the mat, and exhale, we'll travel there to a forward fold. So maybe some baby steps, maybe a big wide step into your forward fold and hang out here. This is our first forward fold of class. So you can just ragdoll here. You can grab for opposite elbows. You can sway from side to side. Releasing that low back. Now gently find stillness. You can bring the hands to your shins or to blocks. Press into them. Inhale for a halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a moment here. In your Tadasana mountain pose, I want you to feel that confidence. I want you to stand tall and stand proud. So as you're here, maybe you drop your hands to your sides, palms facing forward, active hands, active fingers. Really feel that Leo energy just shooting out through your palms. Feel the grounding in your feet beneath you. And imagine someone's pulling a string from the top of your head so your chin is lifted, chest is lifted. Very tall, proud, confident stance. Now for a moment, if you'd like, you can close your eyes. And I want you to kind of feel what it feels like when maybe you start to disengage. So those hands kind of stop being active. They're just loosely resting at your side. You kind of start to slouch. You maybe kind of lose that tension in the legs and in the core. You're just kind of like swaying here. There's no real power. There's no grounding. There's no confidence. And now engage the hands, palms facing forward, fingers active. Engage the core, stand tall, engaging the quads, pressing the feet into the mat. Now feel how that energy shifts. That tall, proud Leo energy. All right, my friends, we are going to flow through some half sun salutations, incorporating a heart opener and a chair pose. So for your chair pose, I want you to find the foot stance that works best for you. Some people like it with the hips distance feet apart. I like mine with my big toes together to touch and a sliver of space in between my heels. So find where you want to go for your chair pose, and we are going to flow. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, goalpost the arms, open up the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend the knees and sink into your chair pose. So I'm sinking my butt into an imaginary chair. I'm bending at the knees. I can still see my big toes over my knees. Now options with the hands, you can keep them extended overhead. You can find that lotus crown, or you can bring the hands to your heart, to the hips. I'm going to find my lotus crown, and I'm going to breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, goalpost the arms, open the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink into your chair, maybe find your crown. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one here, my lovelies. Inhale, reach. Exhale, find that heart opener. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. I just realized I forgot our chair pose, so we're going to find that chair pose. And this time we're going to hold it for a little bit longer. So I want you to find your chair, maybe find your crown, or bring the hands to the heart, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink a little lower, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you can exhale, fold, and release. And when you're ready, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing. And exhale, hands to your heart. Take a moment here. Tap into that heart center, that bravery, that confidence, that Leo energy, the strength, the sun. All right, my friends, we are going to incorporate some lunges here and continue to just open up our hearts. So I'm going to cue these from standing. If you'd like to take them from a vinyasa, if that's in your practice, you can go ahead and go there. But I'm going to cue these from standing. So standing at the top of our mat, hands are at the hips. My right foot is going to come center. My left foot is going to step back into a high crescent lunge. So an Anjaneyasana here. My right knee bends over ankle. My back leg is as straight as I can get it. You can always keep a micro bend in the knee. And I am on the ball of my back foot, so my heel is lifted. And take a moment to kind of find my stable base, square off my torso to the front of the mat, and then inhale, arms up. Breathing tall and proud and powerful here. Now I'm going to inhale, reach. Exhale, goalpost my arms, find that heart opener. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach. Exhale, step back to the top of your mat. Shake it out. We'll do the other side. Hands at hips. Left foot comes center. Right foot steps back. Finding this deep, high crescent lunge. Left knee bends on the ball of the back foot. Squaring myself off. And then maybe I inhale my arms up, finding this power here. Now we flow, inhale, reach, exhale, open the heart. Inhale, reach, exhale, open. Inhale, reach, exhale, open. Inhale, reach. And exhale, step back. Shake it on out. All right, we're going to do that one more time on either side. Hands come to hips. Right foot steps forward, left foot steps back. Find this deep, high crescent. Squaring my torso off. Inhaling, arms up. Feel the power, feel the confidence here. Even if you feel the shake, the wobble, that's okay. Be afraid and do it anyways. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. Inhale, really reach. And exhale, really open. Inhale, reach. Exhale, step it back. Last one on that left side. Hands to hips. Left foot center. Right foot stepping back. Squaring yourself off. Feeling this power, this stable base. Inhaling, arms up. And we flow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach. And exhale, open. Inhale, reach. Exhale, step it on back, shake it out. All right, my friends, we're going to take it down to the mat. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, just gently step back to one knee, step back to the other, and we'll find our child's pose here. So knees as wide as the mat, sinking those hips back, walking those arms out, dropping the heart to the mat, an option to find your lotus crown here. Breathe deeply here in this child's pose. And again, just tap into that Leo energy. Maybe in your lunges, you felt that kind of shake, that wobble in the legs, but you did it anyways. When you move forward confidently with whatever decisions or actions or choices or manifestations that you take, it might feel a little shaky, it might feel a little wobbly. But the more you keep going, the more strength and bravery and courage that you continue with, the more you're going to trust yourself, the more confidence you're going to have, the more stable you're going to get in your decisions. We'll seal this with a breath. And big inhale in, fill up the chest, fill up the belly. Take up space. Open mouth, exhale. One more big inhale in. Fill up a little more. And open mouth, exhale. All right, my friends, on the next inhale, you can rise. Coming through a table, and then coming to sit on your knees. I'm going to grab my blocks. Now you can place a pillow or blanket underneath your knees for some extra support, because we will be taking some low lunges here. So I'm grabbing a hold of my blocks, and I'm going to come to stand on my knees. Knees are about hips distance apart. I'm going to step my right leg out, bend in the knee, finding this lunge on the right side. My hands are going to come to either side of my foot, either on the blocks or on the mat. I'm pressing this left hip flexor down, lifting the chin, lifting the chest again, staying tall and proud here. Breathing into this lunge. Now I'm going to take a big inhale here. Exhale, straighten that front leg. You can bring those blocks with you so you can keep the hands on them to keep your chin and chest lifted. I'm straightening the front leg, flexing these toes back towards my face and finding my half splits. Now gently, I'm going to inhale back to my low lunge. Now option here to keep the hands on the blocks. Option to maybe rise and bring the hands to the thighs. Maybe hands come to hips, or maybe you inhale those arms up. Once you find your power here, we're going to flow. So inhale, reach. Exhale, go post the arms, open the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach. Exhale, palms come down to the blocks or to the mat. Press into them and just scoop that leg on back. And we'll take it to the other side. So standing on our knees, stepping the left leg out, bending that left knee over the ankle. Hands come to blocks or to the mat. Keeping the chin lifted, chest lifted. Pressing this right hip flexor down, square to the front of your mat. Breathing here. Inhale here, exhale, straighten that front leg, maybe bring the hands or the blocks back. Flex those toes back towards your face, keeping chin and chest lifted. Find that half splits. On the next inhale, come back to that low lunge. Now, maybe you stay here. Maybe lift the hands to the thighs. Maybe to the hips. Be inhaling all the way up. And then we flow. We inhale, reach. Exhale, open the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands come down, press into the blocks, and just step that foot back. Now we'll come to a seat. You can sit on your butt or you can sit on your knees. I'm going to stay on my knees because we're going to incorporate some lion's breath here, which is usually done from the knees. But you can also sit on your butt, wherever is comfortable for you. First, we're just going to tap into that crown chakra again. So your hands can come to your sides. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, drop that crown to your head. Heart is open, chin is lifted, chest is lifted. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crown. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crown. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Hold that crown there. Inhale and exhale. You can release the hands down. Maybe shake it out a little bit. All right, my friends, we're going to do something that might feel a little silly, but it's okay, because sometimes when you move forward with confidence, like what kind of that fear that keeps us back is the fear of looking silly, of looking stupid, of someone else seeing us fail. And I just want you to remember that, like, it's okay to fail or to look silly or to look stupid sometimes. And I think that this lion's breath kind of makes you feel silly. It might look ridiculous, but it is very powerful. So for your lion's breath, again, I'm going to do mine from my knees. You can sit on your butt if you'd like. But if you're on your knees like me, you're going to open those knees wide. You're going to bring the hands down. And you're basically, again, I'm thinking Pride Rock. You're like the lion perched on top of Pride Rock, and we're about to get our roar on. So that's basically what lion's breath is. I'm going to demo it for you, but it is a super big inhale and exhale. And on the exhale, you stick your tongue out and you make a very audible kind of roar. So let me demo it for you. So we inhale in, then open mouth, exhale, stick the tongue out. So I want you to try to make it as loud as possible. We're going to do that 3 times together. So when you're ready, inhale in really deeply. Open mouth, exhale, roar. Big inhale in. Open mouth, exhale, roar. Last one, biggest yet. Big inhale in. Fill up a little more. And open mouth, exhale, roar. Again, I'm hearing Katy Perry's, I'm pretty sure that song is called Roar. Like, you gotta do it, man. You gotta let people see you be loud and proud and silly and take risks and all that jazz. So when you're ready, I'm gonna grab some water. We're gonna come to our backs on the mat, cool down a little bit. So I'm gonna take a block with me, and we're gonna lower to our backs. Take your time. We're gonna bend at the knees, bringing the feet bottoms up towards the butt, feet are on the mat. I'm gonna take this block, and I'm gonna lift my hips up just enough to scoop this block underneath my sacral area for a supported bridge pose. Now, you can just flow through a few bridges if you like. You can also take a wheel pose here if that's in your practice. Our hearts are pretty open for that. Or you can hang out here with me on the block. And then option here to bring those arms over your head just for a little more heart opening action. I like to keep my elbows bent like we're goal posting or our cactus arms. And we're just gonna breathe here for a moment. I apologize if my dog Jack ruins it by barking. He is on one today. And just bring your focus back to your breath and back to our affirmations, our mantras. I feel the fear and I do it anyways. I'm confident in my choices. I move forward with bravery. We'll take Jack barking as our cue to start to move. So gently you can draw those knees in and straighten the legs to the sky, taking a supported shoulder stand here. Just get the blood flowing in the opposite direction. Maybe point and flex the toes. Maybe roll out the ankles. You can stay on the block, or you can take a full shoulder stand, or if you don't have a block, you can just lift those legs up into the sky. And we'll gently release here, bending into the knees, feet come down. You can lift those hips up just enough to scoot that block out from underneath you. Get that block out of the way. We'll take some final twist here. So you can bring your arms out to a T position, or even you can goal post the arms here if you'd like. It gets a little bit more into the heart and the shoulders in our twists. So you can draw those knees into the chest. Inhale here, exhale, drop them over to the right. Maybe gaze over that left shoulder. Anybody want an Aries dog? Anybody? He's been a little Spitfire since I got back from my retreat. He missed mommy, so now he has to be a menace. Breathing here in this twist. Allow it to be a release of anything that is blocking your bravery, your courage, your confidence. Be like Jack. Jack doesn't care. Jack is confident, maybe a little egotistical, you know. He is, I wouldn't call him brave, but he tries. He thinks he's brave. Inhale, bring everything back to center. And exhale, drop the legs over to the left, maybe gaze over that right shoulder. And again, one last release here of anything blocking you from those manifestations, those goals, those dreams, that confident forward action, joy, abundance, happiness. Let it go. And remember that instead of trying to erase fear completely, it's more of releasing the attachment to fear. And what is that? That's bravery, that's courage, that's being afraid and doing it anyways. Inhale, you can gently release back to center, and exhale. Here you can find any final posture that you feel your body needs, anything that would feel good for you right now in this moment. If you're like, Natasha, I'm ready for that Savasana, you can go ahead and find it. You can take any variation of Savasana. I just encourage you to take up space and listen to your body. I like to knock my knees in together, knees bent, pressing the low back into the mat. It helps a bit with low back pain. I like to gently rest my hands on my belly to just show my belly some love, but you can keep the arms overhead if you'd like. You can extend them to your sides. You know, I might do that. That actually feels good. So I'm having my arms overhead, my palms facing up, open to receive. But go anywhere you would like here. And I'll let you know when it's time to come back. Just breathe here. And focus on that bravery, that confidence, that moving forward. Gently bring your awareness back into your space and back into your body. You can wiggle those toes or wiggle the fingers. And you can roll out the wrists or roll out the ankles. Gently making these movements bigger until you're ready to just draw the knees into the chest. Maybe give yourself one final squeeze. When you're ready, you can drop over to one side using the bottom arm as a pillow, coming to your fetal pose. And then gently pressing yourself up to a seat, any seat that you find comfortable. Bringing your hands to either side of you, feeling the mat beneath your fingertips. Inhale, reach those arms up, taking all this wonderful energy we just created. Exhale, bring them back down, releasing anything that doesn't serve you. Inhale, reach, find that crown one more time. And then exhale, bring the hands to the heart. The light and love and confidence in me honors the light and love and confidence in each of you. We bow to our practice. Thank you. And that's all I have for you today, my lovelies. I hope you have a wonderful Leo new moon. Don't forget to check out the Leo New Moon Tarot reading. I also do those every month on my channel. Maybe I will see you in the membership for some live tarot readings, some live yoga, some challenges. We have fun in there. There's also a private Discord community. It's a very awesome community. I love it. Keep an eye out for the future retreats. I'm going to Salem in November. That one is unfortunately sold out, but I have a lot in the works for 2023. Maybe I'll see you there. What else? I have a bunch of yoga courses available. I have Moon Magic Yoga, Crystal Magic Yoga, a 16 class pack that'll lead you all the way up to inversions like forearm stand, headstand, handstand. Have a chakra class. I have so many different things. All the links will be in the description box. And I just appreciate every single one of you. So thank you, and I'll see you next time.